Well, let me go from a question of wealth, which is asking too many questions, to the utter poverty of one of the chapters of your book. In one chapter, you say, you know what? We don't know when we look up in the night sky and we see stuff, and we look down at our shoes and at wood and at glass, and we see stuff, and we look at the stars and we see that stuff and the galaxies and that stuff turns out to be a little of what's in the universe, but not most, not much.
It's 4% of the total universe. Everything you know and love is 4% of the total universe.
When did
all matter and all energy that you know and love, all the photons of light, all the particles of matter, when you add it all up, it's 4% of the total energy budget of the universe.
That's sad.
Are you sad that it's that little, or are you sad that we have no clue what the other 96% is? Which of those two facts makes you sad?
Well, the book consistently makes the case for how dumb, uninformed, and in the dark we are, and this pretty well clinches the argument. If that much of everything is missing and comes with no explanation, and yet is plainly, apparently doing things, I mean, the reason that galaxies seems to hold their shape is because there's this invisible stuff that makes them do so.
Dark matter, for lack of a better word. We don't know what it is. It's a source of gravity whose origin we have no clue. Dark matter. So we call it dark matter. We don't even know if it's matter. But it's a source of gravity that exhibits itself in the cosmos. There's 6 times as much of that as there is ordinary matter. So that was our first encounter with total stupid ignorance. Then, 10 years ago, or 1998, it was published in 1998, we discovered 70% of the rest of the universe is this mysterious pressure operating opposite that of gravity that's making the expansion of the universe accelerate. We don't know what that is either. We call it dark energy. So you have dark matter and dark energy combined make up 97% of what's going on in the universe. We have no clue what either of those is composed of.
So on another term...
No, wait. Now, we're not as stupid as that might sound. We're not inventing sort of angels on the head of a pin. This is not the case of the ether in the 19th century, where we knew waves had to go through a medium. Sound moves through air and through solid objects. Light is a wave. Space must have some medium out there. Let's call it the ether. The ether was an invention. There was no evidence for the ether. It was an assumption. And then it went away when we found out light doesn't need a medium in which to vibrate. It can travel through empty space just fine. We call that nothing. Okay. Now, turns out, dark matter and dark energy, we measure it. It's there. We're not inventing a concept. These are just words. They're placeholder words. There is this entity that has gravity, and we don't know what's causing it. But we know where it is. We know how much gravity it exhibits. The acceleration of the universe, we can measure its effect on the expanding fabric of the cosmos. We don't know what's doing it. So we're better off than the ether people.